Hello, welcome. So this is a quick video for you guys over at the Witty One channel. I had a look at my emails and there was one from the World of Warcraft TBC. So I thought, oh, is this going to be all the details about the Burning Crusade? And yes, it is. Let's get started, shall we? Enhance your Burning Crusade Classic experience with the Dark Portal Pass and Deluxe Edition. Oh, sounds exciting. I can't wait to look through the comments on this one. Are you prepared? World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic launches on June the 2nd. Just to make sure that I'm not being too overwhelmed by the music here, we'll just knock this down a touch. Because it's getting a bit up in my grill, that. Okay, there we go. And the pre-expansion patch arrives on May the 18th. That is not long, is it? That's just a week and a bit. As with WoW Classic, Burning Crusade, so they just decided to announce that Burning Crusade is going to be launching like less than a month from this point. Wow. Nice notice. Will be included with every WoW player subscription at no additional cost. So you get Burning Crusade regardless, right? Okay, so what's all this deluxe business about then? So, for those of you who haven't played WoW Classic recently, or if you're looking to enhance your experience, we have a host of special items just for you. Starting on May the 18th, after the weekly scheduled realm maintenance, everyone who wants to prepare early to join the adventure when Outland opens on June the 2nd will have the option to purchase the Dark Portal Pass, allowing them to boost one character. Purchase? Don't you get it as a default? Allow them to boost one character they're choosing on the Burning Crusade Classic Realm to level 58. Limit one per World of Warcraft account. So you get one, or is it just you can only do it once, but you still have to buy it? Not usable on Blood Elf or Draenei characters. The boosted character will receive Apprentice Riding Skill, race-specific mount, weapons, access to certain flight paths, a set of level 58 trash gear, up to 4 runecloth bags, 14 slots each, a little bit of gold to start their journey. That'll be 2 gold. Intrepid so let's read that a bit again. Wow, the option to purchase, allowing them to boost one character, one per World of Warcraft account. I thought it was a default thing. Intrepid explorers looking to further enhance their Burning Crusade Classic experience can purchase the optional Deluxe Edition. This edition includes all the items from the Portal Pass, the Reawakened Phase Hunter mount, so if you ever wanted that, you got it. It looks completely out of place in the freaking TBC universe, considering how many polygons it has on it. It's got like 20 times the amount of polygons most TBC mounts have. So that's a stupid thing. Designed to match the look of the original expansion. Are you fucking... Sorry, but are you kidding me? That stands out like a sore thumb if anyone's ever played TBC. I know it's a creature from TBC, but it don't bloody look like it. The Viridian Phase Hunter mount, a variant for use in modern World of Warcraft and reflecting the game's current visual style. Yeah, exactly. Shadowlands visual style in TBC. Like Blizzard, they have no idea anymore, do they? I mean, this is all a bit of a joke. I'm going into this knowing that, you know, Blizzard is just basically money grubbers at this point. A Dark Portal Hearthstone for use in Burning Crusade Classic, providing a unique visual effect inspired by the gateway between worlds. So now that when you Hearthstone, you get a different look when you're doing it. What's all this pay-to-win shit? I mean, it's not to win, it's just cosmetic, but still, like... I mean, some regards it's pay to win because people take their mounts very seriously. So having the mounts is a bit of a status thing. The Path of Illidan toy for Burning Crusade Classic, which causes your character's footsteps to leave flickering fire in their wake for a short time. This feels like a Diablo sort of thing, like package or just something. The Dark Portal Pass, which boosts one character to level 58, same restrictions, upgrading for blah blah blah, does not grant a second boost. 30 days of World of Warcraft game time. And there you go. Well, this is dumb. I'm just going to say that. But obviously, we know what Blizzard is at the moment, at these days. I don't think Blizzard even... They haven't really been hiding it the last few years. They might still try to hide behind the Blizzard franchise, but it's... Whether you want to say it's the corporate that are making all of these decisions and it's got nothing to do with anyone else in Blizzard, or it's purely Activision. I mean, one way or the other, it's still under the Blizzard name, so bad. I feel bad for the developers that genuinely want to make sort of like an authentic experience, and then the corporate are like, oh, but what if we put in this you know, modern looking mount that was based off one of those creatures that they can pay for. It's like, oh my, you're just like, oh really? Like, it completely spits in the face of the actual style of Classic. But I think it is what it is, you know, like, I don't agree with it, but you know what you're getting into. Like, if anyone sort of still thinks like Blizzard is the same company they used to be, then you're having a laugh. There's a reason why like 90% of the actual original people left within like the last 3 to 4 years. You don't think that's a coincidence? Right. Anyway, let's have a look at the comments, because they should be quite funny. Show me the comments. Amount for retail and TBC Classic is a pure money grab. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Yep. So in the end, it's paid level boost with extra steps. You are really making it hard for me to support you as a player who buys 6 months subscription, BlizzCon Pass, other pets and mounts from the store. I honestly feel bad. Feel like I was just feeding your greed. You have no boundaries. You don't know when to stop. I mean, all those kind of like old school Blizzard, what are they, like mantras or themes to live by? I can't remember the proper term for that. But morals, grounds, none of those are basically in effect anymore. I think that's pretty obvious. For retail, it's just the mount and the 30 games time. For TBC Classic, there's the extra toys, but the whole collection meta game doesn't really exist in TBC, so I'm not sure if the allure is that big unless you really fancy a visually distinct Hearthstone or mount. At least personally, it seems like an easy offer to skip out on. That is true. There's nothing that feels too necessary about it, but it's just the fact that it's there. I know everyone's always going to say, well, you don't have to buy it, but it's not quite the point. Do you know what I mean? No, seriously. Classic should stay classic, and this is just the beginning. More of this will come for sure. Yeah, I mean, it could be a couple of patches or a couple of months down the line, and then they're selling different mounts as well. They're going to do that, obviously. They're not going to stop at this. Any opportunity they get to make money is just the way it goes now. Because that's the thing. It is like morale, isn't it? It's the morality. It's the ethical situation. It's like, we could do this, but we probably shouldn't because it goes completely against the actual sort of status and the feel of the actual original. Screw it. Let's just make some extra money. Like, they're selling their souls, so to speak. Blizzard's been doing that for a while. How long can you do that before no one respects Blizzard anymore? It's getting really bad. Like, they could at least try to find some sort of mid-ground where they take the piss, but only just so much that you accept it. And I think a lot of people have been putting up with it for so long now that they're just destroying their reputation. I feel bad. But it is what it is. All good things come to an end. No king rules forever, my son. What else have we got? The Burning Crusade Classic Deluxe Edition costs $69. The character boost is $40. The Era cloning service is $35. It's so much for something that takes nothing. It's all digital as well. It's crazy. It's so much. I mean, for a streamer or something like that, it's not a problem because you just sort of, it's part of the business, so to speak, if I wish to do it. But honestly, where I stand right now, and this is something I meant to mention a moment ago, is I don't think I'm going to be playing it. Don't hold me completely to that, because the thing that basically determines whether I'm going to play it or not is the fresh servers. I'm one of these people that really wants fresh servers. I do not want to play on one of these servers that has like, everyone's geared out with knacks. They've all got hundreds of thousands of gold in their bag, ready to go. There's going to be none of that actual feeling of TBC. You're going to go in there, you're going to instantly buy your epic flying mount, so you can't go around anywhere. Anyone that doesn't have it is going to get ganked to high hell by all the people that actually afforded it within like the first week, within the first day, practically. And everyone's just going to be able to sort of outmatch like the first season, maybe even second season of like content with the gear that they've got that's all geared out from Naxxramas and stuff like that. It's depressing to think about. For me, I think this is the way for most people as well. It's just the most fun you ever have in these games, these MMO RPGs, is the beginning, is the leveling up, is the experience. When everyone is on a level playing field. And they have really been stubborn about talking about anything to do with fresh servers. They try to ignore it like So I don't think we're going to get fresh servers. And honestly, I don't think I want to play the game. Because I don't have to play the game. I love TBC. It was one of my favorite times in World of Warcraft. Many years ago, I got tons of pictures and all of this kind of stuff of all my stuff from back then. But I don't think I want to play this experience unless I can play it fresh. Because it's going to be the least tainted version of the current World of Warcraft Blizzard Activision experience. If everyone... Because I'm talking about fresh servers where you can't boost. But this is a dream, and it's very unlikely to be something that's true. You would start from level 1 and go all the way up to 70. That's what I would personally prefer. But if I had to accept the rules that you were allowed to boost or whatever, or you can start at level 58 and then go up to 70, that's fine. As long as it's a brand new server, everyone has 0 gold, everyone just starts at that level 58, whatever. That's fine. Personally, I prefer to do it right from the scratch, because then it really feels like you're building that character into its own. But basically, fresh from scratch. If it ain't that, then I'm not really that interested. Like, they've been just sort of like whittling away everyone's enthusiasm bit by bit, and these store mounts don't really help with that. Sure, you're going to get the whales and stuff like that. They're going to be, oh yeah, this is really fantastic. Oh, thanks, Blizzard. And they're going to lap it up. But the majority of your actual authentic player base is just going to think, this is just another notch that Blizzard's just gone down on. And it has a knock-on effect. Like, on all their future games. Like, you are basically costing the future of your company with all of these moves. You may think, oh, you don't have to buy it, or it is what it is, sort of thing. But it does have a negative impact every single time. And then I mean, if I think of Blizzard now, I think, if I think of Blizzard 10 years ago, I'm like, wow. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's just, they're just absolutely costing their souls. And I feel bad for the people that work for them, that actually want to make good products and stuff like that. The whole thing stinks, mixing TBC with retail mounts is a new low for Blizzard. They're not even trying to hide their scummy. This is what I mean. They, like, the last few years, they're just like, fuck it. We'll just burn our reputation into the ground, but we'll have a good few years at least doing it. And that's where I think it's at. That's greedy as hell. Now I understand why Bobby accepted the pay cut. He's planning to make it back through this way. Oh dear. Yeah, in some months' time. More than half of the Burning Crusade Classic players use the paid character boost, then go through the authentic manual. I just know they will say something like this, and sometimes now. Yeah. You guys really enjoyed paying money for so-and-so. Ike.
What are you
Hey,
doing,
Nygard. Thank you very much there for the sub. Yeah, it's fresh servers or nothing for me, to be honest. I think that's where I stand at the moment. It is what it is. Anyway, I just want to do a little thought and opinion piece about that. So you guys let me know what you think. I'm sure most of you are disappointed. There'll probably be a few of you that can sort of like at least try to justify or reason what Blizzard's doing here. But I think we all know it's BS at this stage. And it's almost upsetting to see. It's just like your friend who's like, you know, he used to be sort of like active and used to sort of be productive, would create woodwork and make nice little sculptures. But then he sort of like started drinking. And then little by little over the years, he gets a little bit too much into his drink. He's now more abusive to his spouse. He's given up the things that he used to really enjoy that made him who he was in the first place. And now all he does is just sit there, drink himself to death. I don't know. I went down a weird analogy path there, but basically Blizzard, they are just sort of like destroying themselves. It is what it is. That's right, Shum. That's right. Okay, let's play some more trash 4 versus 4 RT. I'm going to